What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the next adventure. I'm Bob. Well, we are out on the Puget Sound right now in the kayak, and I have an idea. We're drifting a little bit, so the tide's coming in, and the wind's pushing me. But I have an idea. So I'm gonna try to catch some crabs today, mainly probably red rock. I hope, maybe a dungy, we'll see. But the plan currently is to come out. I was gonna bring my pod out, but I didn't want to try to pull pots up on the kayak way out here, because I'm gonna get out here a little ways. And then the idea I have is, I have basically what it is. It's a snare trap that you put on the end of a fishing pole. I'll show it to you in a little bit, but you throw it down, you pull it pretty quick, you put bait in the box, and the crabs come and try to eat the bait, and they get caught in the snares, and you pull them up that way. So we're gonna try our luck at that. It's gonna be tough because I don't have an anchor, which I might just have to use the paddles and just paddle a little bit while we let the bait box do its thing. We'll see, or this isn't gonna work at all. Anyhow, right now I'm currently outside of Bremerton and Bainbridge, in between the two on the Puget Sound. Crabbing is open Sunday and Mondays right now, so I figured I'm gonna give it a shot. Well, I got the bait box ready to go, so I'll show you what this is. This here is what I'm talking about. So these loops, what you do is you put the bait inside the box, which I'm just using old clams that I had in the freezer for a long time, and some guts and whatever else I could find. And then they come around, they start eating, and then when you pull, you catch them like this and you pull them up. That's the idea anyhow. I've used these in the past. I don't know, I mean, I have caught some stuff off. It's probably in a bad location, and I'm hoping that this will do good. The problem I'm gonna have is I don't have an anchor. So I guess this is gonna be my anchor, my paddle, because I'm just gonna have to continually try to paddle and stay in the same location. I'll let out a lot of slack. I have the pole over here on a pole holder, so let's put it in the water and see what happens. Down she goes. See, here's the problem. I really need an anchor. I think we're on the bottom already. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. When it like this, it's gonna be really tough, because I can't get a feel for where I need to paddle. So we're gonna try. We are gonna try. I think if I just keep the line slack, if I let out enough of it, just keep the line slack, we should be okay, right? Yeah, anyhow. So we'll see. So I do have some exciting news that next month I'm gonna be in a much bigger raft. So I bought one. It's gonna be 12 and a half foot. I'll be able to walk, and I can put a motor on it, and it's gonna be a good one. So look forward to that. There'll be plenty of videos on that, because I plan on using it quite a bit, and I'll have it enough time still for summer, even though in winter I'd still like to go winter crabbing and fishing, and I should be able to do salmon fishing on the Sound. But first I need, hey look, jellyfish, you see that? It's pushing it. Okay. But anyhow, got sidetracked. So I would like to do salmon fishing on the Sound, and I could probably troll on that. But that being said, I know nothing about salmon fishing on the Sound or anything like that. So I'll either have to get with somebody that does know what they're doing, do tons of research, or yeah, maybe it won't even be possible on that boat, but we'll find out. So that's exciting. Look forward to that. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do and try to catch a crab. This is really tough. I knew I should have made an anchor before I came out here. Yeah, I think I'm drifting still. I can't tell. All right, I'm just gonna keep that buoy right there, if you can see. that's another crab pot. I'm just gonna try to keep that lined up with, well, I guess that house. While we let this soak. Let it soak for another 10 minutes or so, and we'll pull it up and see if we're having crab for dinner. If I get that lucky, I'll be surprised. My whole goal actually was not to do this. My whole goal was to drop crab pots. And then I was gonna go kayak around and actually fish for some flounder, bottom fish. But I kind of screwed that up because apparently if you're bottom fishing in the Sound, it's a law that you gotta have a descending device for rockfish, because rockfish are protected in the Sound. So basically what that means is if you're fishing, you can't fish past 120 feet in the Sound anyhow. I'm not so sure about anywhere else, but you got to keep it above 120 feet, and even then you got to have a descending device, because if you're fishing, let's say 100 feet, and you catch onto a rockfish, well, rockfish will have a tendency to, their air bladders will expand when you start pulling them up. So then when you catch them, and being that they're protected, you have to release them, but they have a problem with their air bladder being so big, and their stomach will come out their mouth, that they can't go back down. So the descending device, actually you hook them on and send them down manually to help them out so that they can survive. And it's just basically, it's a little device that you put either through their lip or their gill plate. You send it down on a fishing pole until about the same depth, and then you just pull on it and it releases the fish. And then that shrinks that air bladder and their stomach back into their body, so you don't have any issues. That was my plan, was to flounder fish, but I went all over and I couldn't find any devices. They were all sold out everywhere, and I didn't get around to making one. They're pretty easy to make, but I didn't get around to making one, and I didn't have the right materials at my house to do it. So, well, I guess what can you do? I'm just gonna try for some crab the hard way. No crab pot. Which I don't know why I decided to do that with no crab pot. I still should have dropped a crab pot, I think. Oh well, live and learn, I guess. All right, let's pull this thing up, see what we got here. Probably nothing, but let's give it a shot. Maybe. Hey, we got a crab on there. Oh no. It got away. It was a rock crab. Oh no. Well, good. That means this might just work. That's exciting. We're gonna kayak out a little further, I think, though. We actually had a crab on there, a rock crab. See how they're pulling it through the bait box like that? Shove that back in there. So judging by that rock crab, it was too small. I think it has to be 5 1/4 inches if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check the regs before I be so confident. All right, let's paddle out here a ways. Let's see if we can get this thing a little deeper. Say somewhere right in here, huh? All right, she's going down. I wonder if can you see Mount Rainier behind me? I'll see if I can't get you. Probably won't be able to see it way off in the distance over here. Let's swing around here. Somewhere about right here, I would say, in that area. Nice and clear day, it's shining bright. Mount Rainier is a volcano 14,000 foot from sea level. It's the biggest mountain in Washington for sure. It's all glacier capped and growing every year. If that thing ever goes off, it's going to be catastrophic. Hopefully I'm far enough away to see it, but don't get harmed from it. It's been a few minutes. I'm impatient, I guess. Let's see what happens. And of course, for some reason the string keeps getting tight up top here. Come on, come on. You're gonna make us mess it. All right, let's do this. Feels kind of heavy, for sure. Yeah, it does. Definitely. Oh yeah, see that? We got a crab. Come on. Oh, we missed it again. I think I need to tighten this up quite a bit because I'm not able to snare them. But I don't know if you noticed, it was a little guy. So we wouldn't have been able to keep it anyhow. So red rock crab, you can keep either sex, female or male. If we ever pull one into the actual boat, I will show you how to tell the difference. Dungeness, you can only keep male, and it has to be 6 1/4 inch. I'll have to look at my guide. I think it's 6 1/4. You got to keep the Dungeness have to be bigger, and you have to, in the Puget Sound, you have to keep a catch card. So anytime you keep one, you have to mark it down right away on the catch card. Let's drop it down, and we'll try to do the same thing as before. I'm gonna have a put sunscreen on, but I forgot to put it on my neck. Well, what do you think? Should we try to pull it up? All right, let's do this. Let's catch some crab. Actually, we're gonna try to come around here because not only, come on, really? You're gonna do this to me right now? Come on, there we go. All right, ready? Here we go. I can't tell. I don't think so. Nah, nothing. Okay. That's mighty okay. What was I thinking? Everybody knows you can't catch fish unless you have a cold beer. Cheers. So now we're pretty much in line with that boat dock. I think we're about where we were the first drop, so let's go ahead and drop this thing. See what happens. And of course, the tip's all tangled again. Just the tip. Why is it always just the tip? All right, drop it down. There she goes, Geronimo. Next time I'll be more prepared. I'm learning a lot. That's how you learn, right? Either from somebody or just doing it. And I'm doing the just doing it thing. So I'm gonna keep that white buoy lined up with that deck of that house, and hopefully that'll keep us kind of close to what we need to be. Yeah, there's somebody on a tube coming right for us. Bunch of kids screaming. Hopefully they don't hit us. Oh, they're gonna drop them. They're gonna get them. Ah, they're swinging them. Swing and a miss. Let's pull this up, shall we? Let's see what happens. It feels kind of heavy. Oh, there's a little crab. Just a little guy. All there is out here seems to be just little guys. Oh, that boat sounds mean. Well, I tried a couple more casts and didn't turn up anything. I don't know, maybe the tide's moving too much, or I'm gonna come up with a new game plan for next time for sure. I think I'm gonna just drift right back on into shore here and pack up for the day. It's been a beautiful day, can't complain, and I will catch you guys on the next one. On to the next adventure.